फॉलो कीजिए, इसके बाद वो धोखा दे दिया। प्रभुजी बाइक तक नहीं जाएगा। What about this one? It will. It's such horrible. Don't know it. Good, then I could try. That's I like. Horrible sound. ये sound अच्छा है।
इतना अच्छा है बेबी। Prabhuji is moving.
Leave it.
No, don't Prabhuji. Find Prabhuji is coming from there.
Hare Krishna. What I can sing 3 times the same line.
एक बार बताइए, एक बार
Hari Hari, Prabhu Mora, Hari Krishna.
एक ही बार।
That so many times, still people can't follow anything.
नहीं अगर दूसरे लोग आते तो उसकी फॉलो कर पाते।
आप अपने won't even go into my.
Prabhuji, that doesn't.
Telling you the next bhajan
follow.
In the house again, I'm going to sing very difficult bhajan.
What is the name?
Manare kahana gaur katha. If you don't follow, then I will beat you.
No, that one I can follow. Beat you in the sense that you will beat me up and then you have a say, beat me.
Okay, what is the name? Hari Hari.
Hari Hari Prabhu Mora.
Yeah, I know.
I don't know that.
But I know that the moment the time will come to increase my reach, then you all will be tired of it.
You want to see it? I glorify his also more.
It's getting order, so let's talk like.
Hari Hari Kape Mo Hari Hari Kape Mo Hari Shri Bhad Krishna Haya Prema
अरे करो भाई
So, I was, Doctor Bhai said that
आपके बहुत ही अच्छा करते हो बहुत we don't like them default keep praising us is the new usually you will be like none of you signs up
Yeah.
no, no, I will appreciate. After Jyoti, I appreciate after Jyoti. He played very, very well. Very good. He caught the tune and then played.
oh my god
Wow.
करना बहुत मुश्किल है
She has to listen to it, no?
whatever side of the bed you all got up make sure to do it every day
Not every task के लिए बोला था. God gets me the mic. Should have watched that.
The thing is, there is a thing. Only one sentence I will say that I don't think to for you all, and for my pleasure. It's my pleasure that I enjoy.
definitely there but I don't know there
इससे भी हिंदी किताब लगेगा हमको
yeah
भैया
I think a different
oh the book is like this
की आवाज भी तो बहुत अच्छा है।
नहीं है, बहुत अच्छा गाती है।
बेटी से अच्छी आवाज है। ऐसा समझ रहा था इसकी आवाज बहुत अच्छी है।
Yeah, she's very, very sweet voice.
Monday paper तो मेरी माता जी बहुत अच्छा गाती थी। मेरी माता जी बहुत अच्छा गाती थी, उसके चलते सब पूरे परिवार के जितने लोग हैं सबकी भगवान ने अच्छी आवाज दी है। अब ना गाओ तो बात दूसरी है।
कौन? आपकी माता जी?
हाँ, मेरी बात तो बहुत सुंदर गाती है, बहुत स्वीट वॉइस है। हाँ, मतलब ऐसे
पूरी पांडे साहब कभी अच्छा गाते हैं।
क्या जो है वो भी अच्छा गाती है। वॉइस पक्का अच्छा है।
कभी अच्छा नहीं सुने नहीं हो उसका भजन और राजीव के
हाँ, वो तुलसी की आरती करते हैं।
बच्चे गाते Yeah. Yeah, Radhika. Yeah.
आइए।
अरे वाह, हरी बोल, हरी बोल, हरी बोल, हरी बोल। रमन और अच्छा लगने लगा आजकल, एकदम वैष्णव के आदर हो।
मैं तो कल पहचान ही नहीं रहा था इसको। मुझे लगा कि वृंदावन से कोई लड़का
वृंदावन से तो आया है और क्या। Later then? But it's not there. Do you guys want to sing first? Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna,
और मेरे बड़े भाई थे उसका मैं सचिन में वहाँ चर्चा में लीड सिंगर कई बार प्रोग्राम में गाया
आप अशोक को भी बहुत अच्छे गाते हुए,
अशोक भी अच्छा गाते, विजय भी अच्छा गाते, सभी गाते।
Vande Shri Guru Vaishnava Shri Rupam Agrajatam Jagana Raghunatham Advaitam Advaitam Parijana Sahitam Krishna Chaitanya Sri Radha Krishna Padam Jagana Sadita Shri Vishakha Ajnana Simran Jnananjan Shalakya Chakshurmilitam Tasmai Shri Gurave Namo Vishnupadaya Radhikaye Priyatmane Shri Srimad Bhaktivedanta Narayana Goswami Dina Sri Krishna Lila Udare Paramvareniya Purushamaha Narayana Vancha Kalpitara Vaishya Bharatandra Vaishya Sidana Pamini Namama Vadunyaye Krishna Prema Pradaya Krishnaye Krishna He Krishna Dinavati Gopesh Gopika Saptakanchana Gaurangi Radhe Krishna Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Hare Krishna Hare Rama Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Krishna Krishna Hare Rama सर्वप्रथम मैं अपने परम आराध्य गुरुदेव नित्य लीला कृष्ण विष्णुपाद अष्टोत्तर से समझना विधान नारायण प्रसन्न महाराज जी के चरणों में अनंत कोटि अर्पित करता हूँ। तत्पश्चात समस्त गुरु परंपरा के चरणों में मेरा हृदय से अनंत कोटि दंडवत प्रणाम। उपस्थित वैष्णव के चरणों में मेरा हृदय से दंडवत प्रणाम। Yesterday we were कौन आया गुरुदेव को बनाई ठीक है this will help him to speak. Narad ji is trying to find out what he was trying to remember. Who is the ultimate receiver of Krishna? Who is the ultimate receiver of Krishna's mercy? Ultimate receiver of Krishna's mercy. Good. I told yesterday that basic teaching of Bhagavad Gita, Sri Krishna starts from the fundamental fact, that is, we are not body, we are soul. In this regard, there is always a question that whether body has form or the soul? No, wait.
Both has form. Body also has form. Soul also has a form.
Which has form? Oh, let me ask in the other way. I have body, it has form. And I have shirt wearing on my body. Shirt also has form. Which has real form? Shirt or body? Body has real form. Not shirt. The shirt is also having the same shape as is my body. Now, this body is shirt on soul. This body is dress on soul. Which has form? Soul or dress? Soul has form. And body is dress only. And the moment soul goes, that form of body also. That means the real eye is of soul. Real mouth is of soul. Real face is of soul. Hand, stomach, and body and beauty. The real beauty lies in the soul. It has mind, it has intelligence also, and it has ego also. Soul has ego. What is the ego of soul? That I am servant of Krishna. Now the question is that wherever soul inclined, it starts taking shape. Whole this material world is made of matter, but still there is very beautiful shape of the world, material world. Nice tree, nice bird, nice animals, even nice house, nice roads and cars and all. Why? If soul goes inclined towards body, body gets inclined towards matter, and matter starts taking shape. Matter starts taking shape. So yesterday we were discussing how to remove the inclination of soul from body to Krishna. We have to shift it. How do we shift? How do we shift? We shift only when we come to know which is the best beneficial point for us. We shift towards that point. When we will come to know that Krishna is the best, and not only Krishna, the love of Radha Krishna and Radha Rani, they are the best. So we have to shift our inclination of soul towards this life. So all the glorification of Krishna, Radha Rani, is meant that we should be convinced that where should we get inclined to. What should we do? So we have to remember one thing, that we have to follow the way devotees are doing. We have to follow those who are eternal liberated souls living with Krishna as his associate. If we think of them, if we see their activity, then we will start following. Like Gurudev was explaining very interesting point. Putana came to kill Krishna. Putana came to kill Krishna. And she was thinking, how can I do it? She planned to assume a form of mother-like form of Krishna. And she came to Krishna and she gave her breast to him. And then Krishna, he sucked everything from her. and he sucked her prana out. At that time, she became restless and she started flying from Gokul. She wanted to go to Mathura, and she was flying, and Krishna was sticking to her breast, and then she fell down. One gopi came and she took Krishna from the breast of Putana. Krishna is so great. Such a lady, to such a lady. Now, please try to come along with me wherever I am speaking, each and every step. Krishna is so merciful that she gave such a lady who came to kill him with the poison on her in her breast. He gave mother-like position in Vrindavan. So there are many devotees. They get inclined towards Krishna by knowing this merciful attitude. So, no one can be so. We should surrender to him. This Guru says, but this is not perfect. Why? The person who will like really to serve Krishna in motherly manner, he will not see what Putana did. He will see what happened to Yashoda. His concern will be Yashoda, not. This means what happened to her when Putana started going up. She became fainted. She was about to die. And this feeling of Yashoda, that will come in a devotee who wants to serve Krishna in the manner mother. So, one incident, but two different feelings. So we have to learn to whom should follow, whom should we. That is why we are hearing this Brhad Bhagavatamrta, which is churned nectar of the ocean of Sriman. अब बताओ कल हम कहाँ थे? Where were they?
इंद्र के पास पहुंचे
हैं?
आगे निकल गए नहीं इंद्र के पास
इंद्र के पास पहुंचे
ब्रह्मलोक तो पहुंच चुके हैं
नहीं भाई
नो ओनली अंटिल
इंद्र के पास पहुंच गए कृष्णा where were we exactly? Huh?
Correct. Indra, so the other person was telling Indra is also related to Krishna. And Krishna took somebody's form and he is like the younger brother of Indra or something. Upendra, yes.
Upendra, Vaman Bhagwan. Lord Vaman is brother of Indra. So, Indra was very much happy when he was worshipping Lord Vaman. And Naraji reached. Naraji started admiring Indra. That you are so lucky. You are so fortunate that you have brother, the Supreme Personality. Your brother. How lucky you are. You are Indra, Purandar. Every demigod respect you. Each and every living entity, they worship you. They do yajna, and in that yajna, they invite you. You're so lucky and powerful. All this is because you are the most loving person for Krishna. तुम कृष्ण के सबसे अधिक कृपा प्राप्त पात्र हो. You are the most loving person of Krishna. Then Indra said, Naradi, how can I be the most loving person of Krishna? Neither my activities are like this, that Krishna will love me most. Now, we can see from Krishna also. Do you remember? He said, do you remember? In Braj, Gokul watches were worshipping me every year. And it is Krishna who stopped my worship. So, do you think he loved me most? Who stopped my worship? Stopped my worship. And in return, what I did? I tried to drown the whole Brajvasi. Am I a devotee who will try to kill the whole Brajvasi? Am I a devotee? Devotee like that, Krishna will love them. Then Krishna did not say me anything. And he lifted the Giraj Govardhan for 7 days. And then I was very much perturbed, disturbed, scared. What to do? And then Brahmaji told me that take a cow as lead. You ask forgiveness from Krishna. I asked Krishna to forgive me. Krishna said, okay, go. I was really relaxed. Oh, Krishna, forgive me. But when Krishna again came to heavenly planet and he wanted to take the tree of Harikatha, I again fought again. This is a sign of a devotee. I again fought with him like an enemy. But he took Parivar. He took Sudharma Sada. I could not do anything. So I resisted as much. You know, in heavenly planet, we all are greedy and envious. All are greedy and envious. In human life, the people die. There is 60 years, 80 years, 100 years. But here, we die. We have to leave this heavenly planet and we don't know when. Any day, there is a chance we may fall. Any day, there is a chance. We always live in fear. Now tell me, a person who is living in fear, can he have a dedicated devotee of Krishna? No. But dedication, you must have free mind. You said that he became your brother. He became your brother. Yes. It is not because of me he became my brother. You know, Bali Maharaj, he snatched our heaven from us. And we were running here and there hiding it. Then my mother, father, Aditi and Kashyap, they worshipped Krishna. And Krishna said, okay, I will come as your son. So Krishna is the son of Aditi, not my brother more. He is more son of Aditi. It was not me. But I am lucky that I got him as brother. He came to us as my brother. Bali Maharaj, what is it? He gave this heavenly planet, not fighting with him. He took it in charity. He asked for donation. Give me 3 steps land. And that way, he took this heavenly planet from him astonished. Eh? I feel humiliated that I am getting a thing of charity, not from my strength. Instead of fighting with him, instead of killing him, who was my enemy, who snatched heavenly planet from me, he gave Sutalok to me. And he has become his gatekeeper. Do you think that I am the person to whom he loved the most? Do you think? And Naradi is telling us, he said, see, if you want to see who is loved by Krishna much, why do you see here and there? You go to your father, Brahmaji. He is a real devotee. He is Swambhu, who did not take birth ordinarily. He was created by Krishna himself on his lotus navel. He is Swambhu. His life is very long. His one day is equal to 1,000 Chaturyuga. And 14 Manu come in his one day. 14 Manus come in one day. And many Indra come in his one day. So one who has such a big life, who has such support of Krishna, who is so close with Krishna that Krishna has created him. And Vedas have come from his mouth. He is the creator of whole universe. And Krishna has made a backward dham also in this universe. Where Dhruv is living, that is known as Dhruv Loka, and also Kshirsagar, where Krishna is living. That is in this universe. And frankly speaking, universe belongs to Brahman. And if you go there, he does yajna, and in yajna, Krishna comes as Sahasra Shirsha, 1,000 faces. Krishna in Virat form he comes. And he lives there on Ananta Shesh. And Lakshmi massages his feet, and he speaks to Brahma very nice words. And Brahmaji, he pleases Brahmaji. Brahmaji worship him. They are so close to each other. Brahmaji is very lucky. He is so close to Krishna. He is really the best lover of Krishna. You go there. He said, yes, now I like. He went to Brahma. Naraji went to Brahma, his own father. And today he gave his obeisances to him. Dandvat Pranam. Brahmaji, you are so great, so near and dear to Krishna. Krishna loves you most. He lived with you as the Shirsha, and you worship him. Many yogis, they are not able to meditate upon Sahasra Shirsha. Whatever is yajna you do, whatever item you give in yajna, he takes it personally, eats it. You are so lucky. You are created. You are nearly equal to him. I think there is no difference between him and you. Then Brahmaji, he said, Narad, stop it. He said angrily, from childhood I am teaching you that I am not Krishna, I am not Krishna, I am not Krishna, I am his das, I am his das. And you forgot it. Oh, okay. But at least you are very near and dear to Krishna. Narad said it. Then he said, no, Narad, I am not near and dear to him at all. You remember what I did? I stole his cowherd boy. I stole his cow. Is a devotee just like? Is it just a sign of a devotee? To disturb his Lord instead of pleasing him, I did this. And when I did this thing, he did not say anything to me. He assumed so many different forms. As many as devotee, covered boys were there, he became that covered boy. As many as calves were there, he became calf. Not only this, even the rope that was hanging on the calf, he became that rope. The bell on the calf, he became the bell. Everything he became. And after 1 year, when I reached here and I saw there was no change, because with his friend and playing nicely. Then I saw what happened to those to whom I stole. Then I saw that they were in the cave, as it is. They were sleeping there. They were there also. They were here also. I was really perplexed. What he has done? And I realized he himself has become covered by that calf and he is playing with himself. With those calf he was playing with himself. Then I paid my obedience to him. And he knew that I am worshipper of Vishnu. Sahasra Shishya Vishnu, because I was born from Garbhodakshayi Vishnu. So each and every calf, each and every covered boy converted into Vishnu. So many Vishnu. Lakhs and lakhs of Vishnu. And then I paid my obeisance. And I got up and I saw all Vishnus and disappeared. And it was Krishna only. And Krishna was playing the role, trying to find out his friends, where his friends have gone. Then I released his friend and all. Krishna met with his friend after 1 year. I separated him from his friends for 1 year. Do you think this is a sign of a devotee? Then the best part was Krishna was that he did not make any anger. He did not show any anger to me. Then I prayed. When I prayed, he kept on playing with his friends and he did not look at me. He did not look at me. Why? He did not have time to see me because he was busy with his friend to whom he was meeting after 1 year. So I thought that Mook Raja, if you are silent, that means you are happy. So he is not talking to me. That means that he says you go back to the abode. Then I went to my abode. And do you remember? When Hiranyakashipu, he did austerity for me. And he wanted such a boon that I should not die.
In the day and night.
I should not die at all. And Brahma said, I cannot keep this boon because I have to die myself. Then he says, okay, na main andar maru, na main bahar maru. I should not die inside, outside, up and down, neither by human being, nor by animal, nor by any weapon, nor in any day and night.
Not in the water, not on land.
And not outside and inside, and not in many months of
The
12 months.
Yeah.
Not in sky, not on ground. When I gave this boon to Hiranyakashipu, then Hiranyakashipu became very, very cruel whole universe. And he did so much of cruelty to the devotees and especially to his son. And when Lord came in the form of nursing, everyone was scared from him. No one was able to go near to him. And finally they sent Prahlad to go near to nursing. In nursing, Lord nursing, he was calmed down by Prahlad. Then everyone went near to him. And I also went near to him. And he scolded me, Brahma, you should see to whom you are giving such wounds. He showed his anger to me. If you say that I am the topmost devotee, how can I face his anger? If you really want to see the real devotee, to Shiva. Shiva also gave many wounds to the demons, but Krishna never chastised. Why? Because Krishna loves him too much. Krishna loves him too much. Rather, they are one. There are in many scriptures, it is said, if you think there is difference between Krishna and Shiva, then you will be offended. You will have offenses. Don't think like this. So, Shiva is so close to him. You know, there was in his dynasty his grandson, Panasur. He started fighting with Krishna, Panasur. But he was devotee of Shiva. He had 1,000 hands. And Anirudh, grandson of Krishna, he fell in love with Usha. And Usha and Anirudh started living together. But Panasur came to know. He arrested Anirudh. And he started having fight against Krishna. And then Krishna started fighting and he started cutting his hand just to kill him. And then Lord Shiva came. Prabhu, he is my devotee. Please save him. You know what happened? He left his forehand and gave him mukti and made him eternal associate of Lord Shiva. To whom? Panasur. He did like this. Every time he is happy. When poison came from churning the ocean, this was the most difficult time. Most difficult time. Then Krishna remembered his real devotee to whom he loved to save the whole universe. Please come and drink it. And Shiva, such a nice devotee, without thinking of the consequences, he drank the whole poison and kept it on his neck. And he became Nilkant. Go to him. You will find that he's the real devotee. Then he went to Shiva. You know, Haraji went to Shiva. This whole description is very nicely, vividly written by Sri Sanatana Goswami in this book, Sri Brhad Bhagavatamrta. It is the first part of the book, not the second part of it. नहीं लगा कि तुम्हारे पास संदर्भ है कोई ठीक है देखो ठीक बोल रहा हूँ गुरुदेव ने भी लिखी ब्रज भागवत उसमें से नहीं ठीक है हम लोग कहाँ पहुंच गए अब? शिवलोक। एक बात और बोली उन्होंने, वेरी इंटरेस्टिंग। Where to go? Shiva is in Kailash. He says Shiva is in Kailash, but in Kailash he has with his some limited vibhuti, not full of. If you want to see full of him, then go beyond this universe and there is a Shiva Lok, Sada Shiva Lok. You will find him there with all his associates and all his family and all. Then he went there. Where? Shiva Lok. When he went to Shiva Lok and he saw Shiva, he was overwhelmed, remembering Shiva's greatness. Naraji. Really, he felt like to fall on his feet. And he did it. Generally, it never happened. And he wanted to take footsteps of Lord Shiva. And when he was doing it, Shiva said, "Oh Narad, what has happened to you? What are you doing?" He caught him in the way and embraced him. Then Naraji, not talking to him, he started reciting some Vedic mantra in which Lord is Shiva is described as Supreme Lord. There are many names in Vedas. They mentioned the Rudrashtakam, something like that. And he was Stotra, Shiva Stotra, which, Ravan also prayed him. So there are many prayers for Shiva in which it is said that Krishna is Supreme Lord himself. Shiva is Supreme Lord himself. When he was praying and he was reciting it, then Shiva, he put finger on his ear. Stop, 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 stop. Naraji, you are not ordinary human being who does like this. You are such an advanced, exalted devotee. You know who is who. Then why are you praying me like this? I am not Supreme Lord. I am not Supreme Lord. He says, okay, accepted. You are not Supreme Lord. But you are so close to Supreme Lord. Supreme Lord loves you. And not only this, many times it is seen that he worships you and asks things from you. And in Bhagavatam it happens that Krishna was worshipping Shiva. And people get very much confused whether who is God, Krishna or Shiva. People get confused because he loves you so much. Then he said, when you prayed to save your devotee Banasur, Krishna didn't kill him. And he made him your permanent associate, Banasur. And not only you, even to your wife, Parvati, Krishna has full kripa on both of you. Krishna has given authority to you to give mukti to the living entity. Not only you, your wife, Durga Devi, she can also give mukti. And you did it so with so many people. They got liberation because of you. And Durga Devi, she is also giving liberation to so many people. So many people. So Naraji was admiring Lord Shiva so much. Lord Shiva, he took a very deep sigh. Said, Narad, Narad, you know this Krishna, how playful he is and how big a cheater he is. This is his Leela, that he worships me. Ask for benediction from me. Am I authorized to give benediction to him? Who gives benediction to everyone? I am not authorized to give any benediction to him. But this is his past. This is his Leela. He does it. He wants to establish my supremacy. Naraji said that once you ask from Krishna, please give me benediction that I should be worshipped more than you. This Lord Shiva once asked benediction from Shiva.
Krishna.
And this is all for the benefit of the living entities, because you know living entities will not worship Krishna, but you are a devotee of Krishna. They will worship you because you are Bholenath. And when they will worship a Vaishnava, they will be benefited. Then Shivji started telling that he is a cheater. Of course, he does not chastise me. But what does he do? All difficult things he gives to me, like drinking wine, he gave to me. Then he wanted to spread a philosophy that is Mayavad philosophy, that takes the people away from him. He said, you go and you propagate that philosophy. You know, if you are a real devotee, or if Krishna is too much pleased with me, he will give something which will keep me near to him and to his devotees. But he is giving me opposite task. And Mayavad is such a ridiculous philosophy, such a worst philosophy. And I have to preach it. That God has no form. It is Nirakar Brahma. And I am doing it. And he has given me authority to allot liberation. What is liberation? You know, you go and ask to any devotee, do you want liberation? They will say no. Liberation is this thing which is not accepted by devotee. Why? Liberation means merging in Brahman. No devotee wants this. So, Krishna is a big cheater. He is with me. We are quite close to each other. But in no way I am the best Kripa Prapta Patra. I am not the best lover of Krishna. You want to see who is the best? If you go to Vaikuntha, all Vaikuntha-vasis, they are eternal liberated souls. They always admire Vaikuntha-pati. And Vaikuntha-pati loves them too much. They are the best lovers. And then he started glorifying Vaikuntha-vasis. How Vaikuntha-vasis, they are not materially attached. They are totally absorbed in praying, glorifying Narayana. And the topmost is there. Durga Devi says, Lakshmi is the topmost. Lakshmi always serves him so much. So much that Narayan has taken Lakshmi on his chest. If you want to see devotees, you should go there. Then Narad started going to Vaikuntha. He said, hey, wait. Don't make hurry. Lord Shiva said, don't make hurry. You are forgetting one. He said, yes. All devotees and all associates are not same. Do you remember when Lord killed Hiranyakashipu and Prahlad came to Lord Nrsimha? Lord Nrsimha took him on his lap. To whom? All those who are in Vaikuntha, Lord has not taken them on his lap. It was Prahlad to whom he took on his lap. And he said, please forgive me. Your father did so much atrocity on me. But it took time for me to come to save. He said, no, you always saved me. I always felt that you saved me. He was so much cruel on me, but nothing happened to me. And I was feared. But Lord Nrsimha, he started licking Prahlad. He said, you are so dear to me, that you are more dear to me than my brother, Sankarshan. You are so dear to me than my Lakshmi. So if you will go to Vaikuntha, you will see so many devotees and Lakshmi, but more than Lakshmi and devotee, the more liked person by Krishna is Prahlad. So you should go to Prahlad, not to Vaikuntha. Okay, I should go to Prahlad. Then he went to Prahlad. Where was Prahlad?
North Star. No. I can't remember. Yeah, there was.
Okay. You know, Prahlad is from the dynasty of Asura. Hiranyakashipu, their son, Hiranyakashipu's son, Prahlad. Prahlad's son was Bali Maharaj. And Bali Maharaj was given Sutal. So Prahlad also went with his son, Sutal. Prahlad was in Sutal. So Naraji went to Sutal, Prahlad Maharaj. When he went to Prahlad Maharaj, and he started glorifying Prahlad. Now Prahlad, he tried to worship Naraji by washing his feet and doing arti. Naraji started doing it to Prahlad. Prahlad said, what are you doing? Opposite thing. He said, you are the most loving person for Krishna. I have realized, so I have come to take your shelter. And then he admired, he praised that, see, how great you are, how Thakurji Narasimha Bhagavan served you. After hearing everything from Naraji, Prahlad said one. He said, do you remember, my relation with Lord is to get rid of my problem. Every time my father was doing this thing. And Lord was saving me from that and that.
Lord was serving me, helping me.
So, this was my relationship. If you have such a relationship, can you be called a good devotee? Can you be called a good devotee? One thing I forgot, I again tell you. When Naraji said to Lord Shiva that Banasur was saved by Krishna because you prayed to him, save him. Then Shiva said, This is misunderstanding. He did not save him just because of my prayer. When I prayed to him, he told me, yes, I will not kill this Banasur because he is grandson of Prahlad. So I have even promised to Prahlad not to destroy his dynasty. So he did not save him because of my prayer. He saved him because of Prahlad. And this is what Naraji also told him, that you are so great that Lord saved Banasur because of you. He says, when I listen this thing, I become very ashamed. Why? I am a strong devotee of Krishna, but my grandson became devotee of Shiva. He went out of the line. Instead of worshipping Krishna, he is worshipping Shiva. So, if in your dynasty is some swerve off from the path, are you happy or not? Sorry. So he became associate of Shiva. I wanted him to become a devotee like Bali. Bali was devotee of Krishna. Then he said, see, the difference is I glorified the Lord. I felt his greatness. I felt his everything. But one thing was problem. One problem was this, and that problem is that I could not serve him at all. Why? I did not find any need to serve. He was nothing. What can I serve him? He does not need any dress. He does not have any hunger. He does not have any thirst. He does not sleep. He is supreme. So I don't need to serve him. So this lackness remained in me. I could not serve him. Those devotees who are able to serve, they are very high class of devotees. You go and see Hanuman. How by heart he served Lord. You know, Lord Ram cannot do anything without him. When his wife was stolen, taken, abducted by Ravan, he did not know where is his wife. It was Hanuman who found out where is his wife. And Hanuman went there and found out where his wife. And then he came and gave a message to Ram. Here is his wife. Then Lakshman, he felt unconscious because of Meghnad. He shoot an arrow, Shaktiman. And then they needed a special Vaidya doctor from Lanka to treat Lakshman. What to do? Then again Hanuman was sent. He went to Lanka and he brought the whole house of that Vaidya. He brought him with his house. Why? Because the medicines were in house. So when he will see and need medicine, then he can give medicine. But that Vaidya said, no, you have to bring a Divini booty from Himalaya. And this Hanuman, he went to Himalaya and he brought the whole Parvat. He could not find some Divini booty. Then that was given to him. And then what happened? Ravana was sending so big army of Asura fight with these monkeys. But all the enemy Asuras were killed by Hanuman. And when Ravan came to know that every day all of my army is killed by Hanuman, they say, why do you go in front of Hanuman? Why don't you attack from his back? He said his back is more dangerous. Why? Because of his tail. Hanuman's tail. Ravan said, yes, yes, yes. That tail burned the whole Lanka. That tail burned the whole Lanka. Then one day, Ravan sent his army, which was Amar, immortal. No one was able to kill them. Then Vibhishan was very much worried to do. Ram was also worried. They were having meeting. How we will face this army which will not die? Then Hanuman came, why are you worried? You know, Ravan is sending immortal army. He said, why do you worry? I will take it down. And then that army came, very big army. Hanuman did not kill anyone at all. He just took his tail and he wrapped all of them on his tail and then he threw them out of the universe and escaped velocity and still they are because they will not die. They are in a state. ये सुना ना ये कथा है रामायण की फिल्म नहीं सुना नहीं सुना पर ये
इसलिए तो आया
so he did so many seva too, and one seva Gurudev used to say that when they came back, then Sita ji, Lakshmana and Saul, they expelled Hanuman from service. You don't need to do any service. So he says, if I don't do service, how can I live? Give me any service. No service is required. Service was remain. Then he himself offered, but when Lord Ram, he will yawn, then who will do chutki in front of him? Ram said, okay, you do it. And then in night when Ram was going to his bedroom, Hanuman went first. Welcome. Sita ji was very much disturbed. How come? He is going in our bedroom. He said, this is the time when he is gone. And I need to do duty. Then Ram said, unless you will play duty, I will do. Don't worry. This is a simple sentence. Then we are a lot of me. Then Hanuman went outside and he started chanting Ram and saying Ram, Ram, Ram. And Hanuman, Lord started. And then all Ayodhya came together from Palace, Raj Bhavan, but he did not stop yawning. Why? Hanuman was. So when doctor came, Vaidya came, everyone came. Then they said, where is Hanuman? Oh yes, Hanuman. Why are you doing out? He was outside the palace. And Hanuman stopped chutki. Hanuman stopped it and came to normal. Ram told to everyone, if you will take away the service from Hanuman, it will not please Ram, but it will create problem. Then they said, okay, you give the all services to Hanuman. Then Hanuman is so great, and Naraji went to he started admiring. You are so great. I am briefing it because it is difficult to finish it. Next class will be, I will try to finish this whole katha. Then Hanuman said, to Naraji. Naraji, I serve my Lord. This is my nature. I enjoy it. And Ram, but you say most. If he loved me most, Valmiyari, we must be.
It's because the air turned on. That's turned on.
So, I मैं deaf होता जा रहा हूँ, लेकिन मेरी आवाज भी deaf हो रही है.
आवाज आ रहा है ना, डिस्ट्रैक्ट हो जाता है, yes, की तरफ चला जाता है.
तो हनुमान जी ने कहा, Ram, he took each and every person from Ayodhya to his abode. He went himself, but he did not take me. This is the sign that he loves me. You think? This is the sign he loves me. No, this is not the sign. He said, you remain here and take care of the people. Give my bhakti to the people. So my duty is to attend all Ram. But now I have seen that same Ram, he came as Krishna. And when he came as Krishna, see his love for Pandava. What love he has for Pandava. He leaves his house, his Dwarka, goes and stays in Hastinapur with his Pandava for years together, because he loves them so much. As much as that he has become chariot driver of Arjuna. I can't believe the Supreme Person will become chariot driver of his devotee. Not that. Then Krishna told me that if Hanuman, please, you should sit on the flag of chariot and take care of my Arjuna. And he engaged saving and protecting Arjuna. So I realized what is the position of God. It is better you should go and talk to Pandava. And then Naradi, he went to Pandava. When he went to Pandava, and what happened next? We will talk. Is it okay? Dr. Pandey wanted me to finish it, but this katha has so many points.
Fine. I need to get point. Even in the Pandava, they eat in the same place. Pandava is food, eats also in their place. And Swiss cuisine in the bed also, the same way.
That's in the next class.
So intimate.
So maybe he's giving some silence.
If you go further,
Yeah, Hanuman told this thing that Arjuna and Krishna, they sit on the same bed, they eat in the same plate, and Krishna is so loving to them. Then Krishna said, one side is my whole army, and one side I will be alone. I will not pick up the weapon also. But Arjuna selected Krishna. They have very, very deep attachment with Krishna. So many things that is described in this. And I am little bit fast because Next we will talk what happened. Because Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Rama, Hare Rama. Very nice Prabhuji. In the actual book, everything that you spoke is a chapter on its own. Very big chapters they are. But you are like so good. Give the summary of every single chapter. Yeah, I know. I read, but then my problem is I cannot wait. So I just go through the chapters and I will be like, okay, what's next? What's next? Any question?
हम लोग ही हैं doesn't think that Shiva is the supreme personality of Godhead. बताया ना बहुत सारे शास्त्रों में लिखा है तो we want to clarify.
Like Shiva Puran, it says Krishna is supreme.
Shiva.
And Shiva is.
The first part of the glorifying Lord Shiva.
But if you read the Ramayana of Tulsidas, he has clearly stated Shiva as Guru. He has said in his many prayers that Ram will not be pleased who displeased Shiva. He said this. But he has not said this thing that he says he is very dear to Krishna and we can please Ram only if Shiva is pleased with us.
But among Vishnu, Brahma and Shiva, all three are equally same or?
Vishnu is top. Then Shiva. Then follow-up question. I mean, we spoke about so many different types of devotees, right? So, is that like the level of devotion they have to attract, make them different? Definitely, I cannot say that because the king in South India or because Indra said I am not a devotee, I cannot say that they are not devotees, right? But is that a hierarchy of how much devotion you have towards the Supreme Lord, or how does this thing explain? So many living entities are there. In material world, generally we take birth and grow. What is grow? Body grow, mind grow, intelligence grow. That is material. Soul does not. Soul does not develop. But when we come in association of a devotee, then soul develops. When soul develops, then it starts worshipping Supreme Lord. So every soul has its constitutional position. Some soul is like that. Some souls are like Dhruva. Some souls are like Hanuman. As is the constitutional position of soul, they worship their Supreme Lord accordingly. This is what is told in this Granth. That Supreme Lord also reveals to his devotees according to their devotion, constitutional position. In front of Hanuman, Lord is like. In front of Prahlad, Lord is like Narsimha. In front of Dhruva, Lord is like Vishnu. And in front of Pandavas, he is Dwarkadish. So, this is all their constitutional position. So, for those people who want to serve in the mode of Brajavasi, this book is written. That it should be understood that every devotee is not same, and the Lord is same, but his revealing to different devotees is not same.
स्वाति नक्षत्र का में जो पानी दिखता है डिफरेंट चीजों पे गिरने पे डिफरेंस बनाता है पानी तो वही है, rain is the same, and the constellation is also the water when it falls on the head of the elephant, like
Okay.
the mukta, when it falls on it falls, when it falls in the hoof of the cow, so it's different. There was a very good recently, there was a lecture by Gurudev, and quoted it everywhere. Maybe I didn't do you but it down. And हम लोग का जो पलड़ा है पलड़ा है,
So infinite number of souls,
या
not the same. Everyone has different constitution.
potential is there.
Potential, and they are like, they were just giving, I was hearing his lecture, that it is like seed. So the seed is there and you cannot see the tree in it, but if you sow the seed, that same tree will come, because the potential of tree is in the, similarly soul has potential of his developed form. So someone's developed form is like Hanuman, someone's developed form is like Lala. They cannot shift it. They will remain at constitutional position, fixed.
Prabhuji, not a question, but a comment with relation to Shivji. Srila Gurudev has spoken this point, how there was a time when Lord Ram was worshipping Lord Shiva before making the Ram Setu and the bridge to cross to Lanka. And so then everyone was saying, Jai Ram Ishwar, Rameshwar, Rameshwar, to Lord Shiva, and saying that, oh, you are the Lord of Lord Ram, you are the Lord of Lord Ram. And so then Shivji appeared and he said, no, 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 that I am, this Rameshwar means that my Ishwar is Ram, not that I am the, not that I'm the Ishwar of Ram.
To clarify, the time the first chapter is not found. The Sri was the Guru as well as the Guru Devta thing. Family God. That's why when you see the Ramayana, everything they have when they have everybody to do the prayers. That was saying that whenever you do something of business, anything special, you pray to your Guru Devta also. That's why the reason that Ram was so many specifically said that it's the issue of not based that it. I think just remembering it. I only mentioned it only because, I'm clear on that, but Prabhuji was saying that Lord Shiva is glorified everywhere.
No, different stuff. Not in Gaudiya. That way, like part of the
Gopeshwar Mahadev. So we still honor.
Of course.
The Gurudev says it. Shiva has many different forms. He comes as 11 Rudra on this Brahman. Different activities he does. He lives in Kerala. He lives in Badrinath and Kedar. But his topmost form is Gopeshwar. That form is the form of that Shiva who is inclined towards Gopeshwar.
Sri Radha Kripa Kataksha Savaraj. And some have the confusion also with Gopeshwar, that they think that Shivji is the Ishwar of the Gopis.
You're saying Gopeshwar means the Ishwar of the.
Yes.
The same Rameshwaram.
very good thing that things that Ramayana, the thing is, not that I am
यहाँ थोड़ी सी चीटिंग की है इन्होंने। क्या चीटिंग की है? शिव जी बोलते हैं राम ने क्या दुनिया को बेवकूफ बना दिया है। रामेश्वर कह के, रामेश्वर का मतलब है राम ही ईश्वर है, वो सबके ईश्वर, वो मेरे भी ईश्वर, ऐसे कहा है। ये जैसे इसने बोला, ऐसा नहीं, थोड़ा सा उन्होंने
लोगों